What is popping, y'all? It is currently 7:49 a.m. July 16th, 2026 as I record this intro. I plan on uploading this on the 17th, that's tomorrow. So if you are watching this the day it's uploaded, then happy Safari Week of 2026. And I just want to get this out of the way. Sorry for the audio. If it's shit, it might be really echoey. I just moved into this trailer, so it's still a little empty, and I don't have my curtains up yet, as you can see, so don't mind the dirty plastic behind me. Safari Week. If you're watching this right now, the day it is uploaded, I might be streaming right now, because let me show you real quick. Look at that. I got my PC set up. You can see my PC peeking behind that. I got the face cam covered so the government won't spy on me while I'm editing videos. But I got my microphone and I've got a face cam. And I can see my TV from right here. So my plan is to stream and record while sitting here at this table, and I'll have a face cam. I'm gonna have a face cam for my shiny hunting videos now. I've had one for a while. If you've been around the channel for a while, you might remember a couple years ago, I was playing Violet when that came out, and I was streaming it, and I had a face cam, and I didn't know how to get the face cam set up or how to get the capture card. I've got a capture card that I can plug this Sony Handycam into, so that'll be what I use to stream 3rd gen. I'm gonna be doing Hoenn Safari this year. So long story short, if you're watching this the day it's uploaded, go to my live channel. I have a live channel on YouTube. It is spelled the same way this channel is spelled, DJ Gangsta Gangsta. I'll have it spelled out below me when I edit. DJ Gangsta Gangsta Live, all capitals. The live is all capital. That's my live channel for YouTube. God, my freaking back. I need to get a new chair. I'm sitting in a freaking camping chair right now, and it is destroying my back. If you don't like watching live streams on YouTube, then go to Twitch and check out the same thing, DJ Gangsta Gangsta. It's the same name as this channel. No live at the end, just DJ Gangsta Gangsta. And I will try to be dual streaming. I will try to dual stream on my live YouTube channel and Twitch for Safari Week. I'm not making any promises that it will be like the whole time I'm hunting, because I mean, I don't expect very many people to watch, so I was kind of thinking about just streaming in the background while I like watched my TV, and then I could like keep my eye on chat. If I see people pipe up in chat, I might like pause what I'm watching and talk to the live chat. I don't know, I'll decide in the moment. But anyway, I'm recording this intro because no, you did not mishear me. Like I said, it is 2026, and you did not misread the title if you read the title at all. This is the upload for my 2024 video. It's been a while since I recorded this video, obviously. I was still living at my old trailer. I still had long hair before I cut it, grew it back out, cut it again. Yeah, this was a couple years ago, and I just never got around to editing it. You know how life goes. I stopped hunting so much, I was doing a bunch of overtime at work, and I just never got around to editing it. So I was like, fuck it, I'll upload it, finish editing it, upload it for 2025. And as you can see, I never got around to that. I will upload my 2025 video on day 5 of Safari Week. So like I said, if you're watching this the day that it's been uploaded, watch out for 5 days from now. What's 5 days from the 17th? The 22nd? I think it will be the 22nd. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. I will upload the 2025 video. Yeah, I got kicked out of my trailer about a year ago now. So you'll see in the 2025 video that I did Safari Week at my mom's place in my mom's living room last year. And I narrowly avoided having to delay Safari Week for this year because I got moved into my place like 3 days ago as I'm recording this. So I've got my whole place all to myself for Safari Week this year. I'm sorry, I'm like rambling right now. It's only been a minute? No, it's been a few minutes. I'll try to cut it down as much as I can. I really wanted to get this video down to under an hour, and I like just barely got it under an hour. So with this new intro, and I'm gonna record an outro, it'll probably push it over the hour mark. RIP. Sorry about that. I don't know if there's anything else that I wanted to say. What is poppin', y'all? It is currently 2 a.m. Friday, June 21st, 2024, and I hope that you are having a good one. Welcome to Safari Week 2024, and I'm gonna try not to make this video an hour long, so I'm just gonna cut right to it. We are starting out in Zone 1. We got 20% Nidorina male and fire red, 20% Exeggcute, 20% Rhyhorn, 15% Venonat, 10% Nidorina, 5% Nidorina, 5% Parasect, 4% Scyther, and 1% Chansey. Swap out the Scyther for a Pinsir in leaf green, swap out the 10% Nidorina for a Nidorina in leaf green, and then same thing with Nidorina and Nidorina for the 5%, and swap out the 20% Nidorina male for a 20% Nidorina female. I don't think I'm going to be doing any surfing encounters this year. Maybe next time I go to Kanto. I did not get my hoeing games up to the Safari Zone in time, so that's probably the first thing I'm going to do once Safari Week is over, to get that done and over with so I can go to Hoenn next year. And when I get the first shiny, I'll move on to the next zone, and then I'll show you the encounter tables once I get a shiny there. Then I'll move on to the next zone, and then we're just going to go like that, cycling with each shiny I get to mix things up this year, because as much as I want a Pinsir or to reclaim my Parasect, I don't want to be hunting in the same zone all year again this year. Alright, so let's get this party started. Let's go inside and do our first encounter of the year. Like I said, last year the video was freaking 2 hours long. I'm gonna try not to do that this year. So if this video ends up being over an hour long, I apologize in advance. And I have not hunted in friggin' months, so this is gonna take a little bit of time to get back into the flow of things. Okay, here we go. Safari Week 2024. There's 8, and let's do one more and then move on to the first shiny encounter. I didn't even do any pre-gaming this year. I literally just got my whole setup set up. I've been so focused on trying to get my Hoenn games ready, didn't make it in time. Alright, there's 16, no shiny, and I will see you when something decides to shine. Let's see what it is. I need to finish this step, so. I had a rough day today. You know, like I'm just ready to go to bed and get some good sleep. Turn off all my alarms besides the 2 o'clock alarm, so I can get up and give Kojak his medicine. But speaking of, I haven't given him his fucking medicine today. Yo! Yo! That's a shiny Pinsir! Oh my gosh, I was literally just thinking out loud and talking to myself about how I was getting ready to go to sleep. Oh my gosh, that's a shiny Pinsir. Okay. I'm still kind of wrapping my brain around that right now. It is 4:57, June 21st, 2024, and this came after 2,448 encounters. Oh my gosh. Well, that woke me up a little bit. And I just ding-donged over here, too. Okay, let me get 2 encounters over here so I can keep my count going by 8. Nothing. Oh my gosh. We're starting off Safari Week with a bang, dude. What the heck? This is literally my target in this area. And I got it. Well, obviously, I got it on one of my 101 SPs because I got my leaf greens in the 101 SPs. I got freaking noodles in the microwave right now because I was about to eat and go to bed. Bro, that is crazy. I cannot believe I just got a freaking pincer right now. That looks so good. Okay, I got plenty of time in the recording. All right. I think I'm just gonna throw balls at it. I don't, like I said in the beginning, I don't want this to be an hour-long video. There's my microwave. Okay, I'm gonna throw a ball. 1, 2. Ooh, he broke out. He stayed. Okay, ball 2. 1. Oh, broke out. No, he fled. Dang, that was crazy. Shiny pincer. All right, on to area 2. See you in the next one.
Sabotaged. This disaster was an inside job. Keep your eye on Annie. She was written up several times by her manager at the jobs. Contestants are ahead to the left, then to the right, then left, etc.
Just so you know, I'm actually 14, so, you know...
What?
Not 12.
Okay.
You know, because you just said I was 12.
Oh, yeah, it was good for you.
Oh boy, strike 1.
It's a road out one to the train won't move. It's a bad way to break up the tires. It's a truth that digests and the truth on the rest. It's a small weak test.
Goes on like this for miles. Then we get to the large intestine. Shh, I hear something.
That's a shiny Paris.
Goes on like this for miles. Then we get to the large intestine. Shh, I hear something.
That's a shiny Paris. Straight up. I didn't see it sparkle. I've only got 4 minutes left in this recording, so I'm gonna make it quick. It is 5:05, June 21st, 2024, and this came after 1,368 encounters. I went to bed after I got the pincer last night, and yeah, I was really tired when that pincer showed up. I had a busy day at work yesterday, but it's still day 1, and we got shiny number 2. Paris is a cool one too. And this is my first shiny in the zone. I didn't hunt in the zone at all last year. Shout out to Rick and Morty. I don't know if you can, there we go. I'm on the Anatomy Park episode. I am 2 seasons behind. I haven't watched season 6 or 7 yet. So I'm gonna binge watch the whole series and get caught up during Safari Week. All right, hopefully this will be an easy capture. First ball. Oop, broke out. Stayed. Ball 2. Oop, broke out. Stayed. Ball 3. Broke out. Stayed. Ball 4. Nice. Alright, this is in zone 2. I forgot to show you the encounter table. So let's do that real quick. Alright, so this is in zone 2. We got 20% Nidoran, 20% Doduo, 20% Exeggcute, 15% Paris, that's what I just got in leaf green, 10% Nidorina, 5% Nidoran, 5% Parasect, 4% Kangaskhan, 1% Scyther, and then swap out the 1% Scyther for a Pinsir in leaf green, swap out the 5% Nidoran female for a Nidoran male, Nidorino, Nidorina, Nidoran male, Nidoran female. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and make some space on my memory card, and then we're gonna nickname it and throw it out in an encounter. Alright, I am back. Dang, that was another quick one. Back-to-back quick ones this year. Burrows to suck tree roots. The mushrooms on its back grow by drawing nutrients from the bug host. There's a normal Paris. There's Shiny Paris. I don't know what to name it, so I'm just gonna name it something stupid. And now we're moving on to zone 3. Kind of excited to see what I get there. Alright, let's retire. How many steps did I have left? Ooh, it was getting kind of close to a ding-dong. Alright, let's save it, and then let's go throw it into an encounter. I haven't touched these games since last year's Safari, so here's the shinies that I got last year. Barney, Cherry. Oh, Peel, that's the random one that I got. Then there's Paris in a Safari Ball. Oh, I didn't do a nature guess. I was gonna guess Quirky anyway. Alright, let's go throw it in an encounter. Let's put it in front before I forget. Out of the ones in that area, obviously I was hoping for either a 1% Pinsir or Scyther, or a Kangaskhan would have been cool, or a Reclaiming of Parasect would have been cool. But the other ones I wanted was a Doduo or a Paris. So, I'll take a Paris. And I actually caught it, so that's cool. Alright, like I said, I'm gonna keep on saying it. Trying not to make this an hour-long video. Let's throw it in one more encounter, and then I'll see you in the next one. There we got a normal Raticate. Shiny Paris. On to the next one.
Because I don't respect therapy. Because I'm a scientist. Because I invent, transform, create, and destroy for a living. When I don't like something about the world, I change it. And I don't think going to a rented office in a strip mall to listen to some agent of averageness explain which words mean which feelings has ever helped anyone do anything. I think it's helped a lot of people get comfortable and stop panicking, which is a state of mind we value in the animals we eat, but not something I want for myself. I'm not a cow. I'm a pickle when I feel like it. So, you asked.
Right. The only connection between your unquestionable intelligence and the sickness destroying your family is that everyone in your family, included, use intelligence to justify sickness. You seem to alternate between viewing your own mind as an unstoppable force and as an inescapable curse. And I think it's because the only truly unapproachable concept for you is that it's your mind within your control. You chose to come here, you chose to talk, to belittle my vocation, just as you chose to become a pickle. You are the master of your universe, and yet you are dripping with rat blood and feces, your enormous mind literally vegetating by your own hand. I have no doubt that you would be bored senseless by therapy, the same way I'm bored when I brush my teeth and wipe my ass. Because the thing about repairing, maintaining, and cleaning
hello.
that you would be bored senseless by therapy, the same way I'm bored when I brush my teeth and wipe my ass. Because the thing about repairing, maintaining, and cleaning.
Hello. That's a shiny Rhyhorn. Nice. Shout out to Rick and Morty. Still watching it. Pickle Rick. It is 3:51 a.m. June 22nd, 2024. And this came just after odds. 8,256. Phase 3, day 2. Still going strong. And phase 3 is a Rhyhorn. I was hoping to get a Venomoth or a Chansey. I did not expect to get a Rhyhorn, but hey, it's not an Exeggcute, so I'll take it as a win. Let's zoom in on this bad boy. I've already caught one of these last year, so let's see if I'll catch another one. Now we're moving on to zone 4. Broke right out. Stayed. Broke out again. Oh, Fled. Nice. That was... Okay, so area 2... That was in area 3. We got 20% Nidorina, 20% Exeggcute, 20% Rhyhorn, which is what I just got, in Leaf Green. Dang, I haven't gotten any Shinies in Fire Red yet. Paris was 15%, Nidorina's 10%, Nidorina's 5%, Venomoth is 5%, Chansey's 4%, and Taurus is 1%. Switch out the Nidorina and Nidorinos, and the Nidoran male and Nidoran female. Alright, on to phase 4.
Incomplete without the engineer of the greatest story ever told. The best part is the fun never ends. Thanks to the repetitive intelligence generator, you'll never run out of new stories and people to tell them. Of course, but not in any ways that matter. Story train available now on Citadel of Rex. Buy it ironically, buy it sincerely, just buy it. Not buying it as an act of buying it. Buy it now. Look it up. It's real. www.story-train.com. On the internet. It's there. Buy it. Buy the train. Going to buy the train.
Train broke. It started out as we wanted to do like an anthology. The difficulty with it was who wants to watch stories when you know that they don't matter.
We wanted one-off. We do interdimensional cable, not some uptight, overwritten.
So how do you make the stories? And we thought, like, what if they're trapped in an anthology episode, and what does that mean?
Story device.
Oh, hello.
How do you make the stories? And we thought, like, what if they're trapped in an anthology episode, and what does that mean?
Story device.
Oh, hello.
Just start.
Another shiny Rhyhorn. Dang, dude, my Leaf Greens are popping off this Safari Week. This is phase 4, and I haven't gotten a single one in Fire Red. Haven't gotten one in this game. I think this is the first one on this game this week. Shout out to Rick and Morty again. I'm on season 4. It is 6:10 p.m. June 22nd, 2024, day 2 of Safari Week, and this came after 3,904 encounters. I decided not to go to Area 4 because fuck making that trek up there. I don't have surf, so I can't take the shortcut, and there aren't any Pokemon exclusive to that area anyway. It's just a higher percentage of getting a Taurus. So I'm just gonna cycle between areas 1 through 3. So this is phase 2 this week in this area. I think this is phase 17 in this area for me. Let's throw a ball. Broke out. Fled. Nice. Alright, see you in the next one.
Your small business is yours. Your dream, your ideas, your livelihood. Protect what's yours with Spectrum Business's award-winning multi-layered security. Spectrum Business, made to safeguard your business.
Oh, hello. I saw that pop up. Oh, hello. I saw that pop up. Nice. In the middle of this 30-second ad break, I would say shout out to Shuffle and Play, a series on the YouTube channel Tolarian Community College, but I don't want to advertise for Skittles right now. There we go, the first freaking shiny on this game this week. Oh, it is, getting a little ahead of myself here. It is 5/11, June 23rd, 2024, and this came after 11,552 encounters. It is day 3 of Safari Week, phase 5, phase 2 in the second area, and here we have another Nidorina. Not another Nidorina of this week. This is the first one of this week, but I think I already have like 2 or 3 of them. All right, let's throw the first ball. Oh, broke right out. Stayed. Second ball. Broke right out. Stayed. Third ball. Oh, broke out. Stayed. Ball 4. caught it. Alright, well there's another Nidorina. I'm pretty sure I've already caught like 2 of them. I don't remember though. Dang, another one for Leaf Green. Phase 5. I've got 2 on Leaf Green 2, 2 on Leaf Green 4. This is the first one on Leaf Green 3. I haven't gotten any in Fire Red. This Fire Red right here, you can't really see it very good. This Fire Red is cooking. This one right here, you see this Fire Red 1? I didn't get a single shiny on this game last year, and I still haven't gotten one yet this year. Cooking right now. And this one is officially cooked. Alright, let's get out of here. Save it. And I think this will be the first. I don't even remember if I showed off the last couple shinies. I've been like zooming through these reactions. I'm trying not to make this video be an hour long. Alright, this is, I think, the first nature guess. Let's zoom it back in. Sorry about that. Quirky. It is Lonely. Lonely Nidorina. I'm gonna have to get around to evolving some of these Nidorinas one day. Alright, let's go throw it in an encounter. Dang. I mean, I got a Paris. That was pretty cool. But so far, I haven't really been getting... Okay, never mind. I take that back. I got a Pinsir. Like, I got a freaking shiny Pinsir first phase. Night 1 of Safari Week. So, everything else is just extra at this point. Normal Raticate. Shiny Ponyta. Alright, let's throw it out in another encounter. Normal Doduo. Hopefully I get one of these this year. I'm still holding out hope. Alright, shiny Nidorina. I will see you in phase 6. But I don't... Like, I'm hitting a bit of a second wind right now. But I don't know how long it's gonna last. It might not even last as long as it's gonna take for me to find something else to watch.
Does anyone remember this Kingdom Hearts game? Because it seems like a lot of people have forgotten. Kingdom Hearts VR Experience was a title that was released back in 2019 exclusively for the original PSVR. And as the title suggests, it's more of an experience than a game. It's basically a collection of major cutscenes and events that have happened throughout the entire series.
Wow, that's kind of crazy. $42 views? God damn. This video kind of popped off. today a little bit. 42 views. Jesus.
Yeah, I don't know how to feel about it. I mean, she's readily admitting it to her bosses. I mean, the fact that you always nap and I'm trying to nap, we should be 100% fine with our employees.
No!
It's just...
But I don't know how long it's gonna last. It might not even last as long as it's gonna.
We should be 100% fine with our employees.
No!
It's just, she just did it.
No! I just ran away from a shiny Paris. Oh my gosh. I wasn't paying attention. Oh no. Oh. That sucks. Oh my god. Well, I don't know how long I've been sitting here, but I'm not gonna make you sit through all that, so I probably skipped a lot of me just sitting here. It is 7:45 a.m. June 24th, 2024. And that Paris came after 11,000 encounters. And I ran away from it. So that sucks. See you on phase 7. Add Paris to the list of shiny Pokemon that I've ran away from. I don't even have to look back at the clip. I know that was shiny. Damn it, dude. Okay. Yep. See you on phase 7.
I smell cheese.
I should have seen the obvious foreshadowing though.
Mass outbreak.
It is a mass outbreak. It's a massive mass outbreak.
Shinies?
I didn't see any. I don't think I did. This would lead to one of the top 10 mistakes I've ever made.
Nothing like a juicy burger on the beach while you're watching a horse when you're the water. The burger and what you
Why would you feed them? Why would you feed them? This is a horrible.
Oh, hello.
Why would you feed them? Why would you feed them? This is a horrible.
Oh, hello.
We gotta leave.
The first shiny Exeggcute of 2024. I didn't even see that come across the screen. Shout out to your boy, Absolblog's Pokemon. I was watching his Wonder Trade video for Alola 3DS Online as I got this Exeggcute. It is currently 8:47 p.m. June 24th, 2024, and this came after 7,304 encounters. And I'm not gonna run away from it this time. Alright, I've got 9 minutes left in the recording. Let's catch this freaking Exeggcute. Let's see what happens here. I can move on to the second area. Alright, let's just jump right into it. Throw a ball at it. This is shiny number 7. Broke out. Stayed. Throw a ball. Broke out. Fled. Dang, I've only caught 2. 2 out of 7. 5 fails. One of them was an epic failure. Alright, on phase 8. Is that shiny? Is that shiny? I think that's shiny. I almost ran away from that. I'm just vibing out. It is 1:05 a.m. Wednesday. Shout out to Webby Wednesday, June 26, 2024. And this came after 6,160 encounters. The new Webby Wednesday album just dropped today. Lost Wednesday. I'm listening to it right now. And that is a yellow Exeggcute. Finally! Freaking finally, I got a shiny in Fire Red. This is phase 8. Phase 8. And all of my freaking shinies so far have come from Leaf Green. And still, Fire Red 1 has not shined yet. It is still cooking from last year. I got over 100,000 in oh, I need to be careful. I almost fucking froze the game. Still have not gotten a shiny in that game yet. Yeah, that's definitely shiny. Alright, I got Exeggcute last time and I failed it. Let's see if I catch it this time. Ball 1. Broke right out. Fled right away. Okay, on to phase 9. But surely I had to have hunted for 15 hours straight at some point this week. Like, where did I leave off last night? I don't even know where I picked up today. Honestly. Like, surely I've done over 10,000 encounters today. I don't know.
My first Rhyhorn fled. Oh, that's so sad. Oh my gosh, I almost would have rather gone to triple odds. No. Fair's fair. At least I got to see it. I got a picture of it, so there's phase 11.
Huh, I need to reclaim Pincer.
On day 7.
I can't believe I didn't take a picture of it, dude.
I think that puts me at like 70-something thousand encounters for the week so far. I'll have to tabulate it. Alright. I'll see you in the next one.
Oh, look at that.
I'll see you in the next one.
Oh, look at that. That is so beautiful. Oh my goodness. Shiny Venomoth. I was strolling down memory lane watching my Safari Week video from last year, reflecting on how this week has gone so far. It is currently 5:13 a.m. June 27, 2024, and this came after 19,848, just under 20k. I don't know how much of me talking myself is going to make it into this clip, but I was just talking about how Venomoth is my most seeked out target in this area, other than the pipe dream of getting a Chansey or a Taurus. I really want a Nidorino also, and a Nidoran female, but Venomoth is the one that I was hoping for the most, realistically. Actually, I'm gonna look it up real quick. I can't remember what percentage it is. I'm gonna zoom in on it too. I've been trying to go pretty quick with my reactions this week because watching this 2-hour video from last year, I'm realizing how much I rambled last year. I'm trying not to do that this year, but I'm definitely gonna take a picture and soak up this Venomoth real quick. Okay, this is area 3, it's a 5%. Yeah, I'm gonna take a picture of this real quick. I'm not expecting to catch it. I don't know what the catch rates are, but I'm just a pessimist like that. And I was just talking to myself about how also I really want to reclaim Parasect and Pinsir. Like, those are my 2 ace targets right now after this Venomoth. Like, I'm really kicking myself in the dick that I didn't take a picture. A picture of the Pinsir. The Pinsir was my number one that I wanted the most, and I got it first phase, and I was so bumfuzzled by it that the reality didn't really set in until after it fled of how amazing that Pinsir was. And now Lord knows when I'm gonna get it again. Alright, Venomoth, it was nice to see you. You were worth going to 20k for, but I think it's time to throw a ball and move on to the next area. Oh, it broke out. Oh, it stayed. Oh my gosh. This has been the scariest one so far since Pinsir. Ooh, it stayed again. Oh, come on. I need a capture. I really need a capture. I've only caught 2 so far this week. It stayed again. Oh, it broke right out. Oh, it stayed again. I don't know if I can take it. No, it broke right out again. Oh, it stayed again. Ball 6. No. It stayed again. Oh my gosh. Ball 7. Please, please, please. No. It stayed again. Oh my goodness. Ball 8. No. It stayed again. Ball 9. No, it broke right out. Oh, it stayed. Ball 10. No, 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 no. Oh, it stayed. Oh my goodness. 11. No, come on. Oh, it stayed again. 12. No. It stayed. This is the longest I've ever had a shiny stay in the Safari Zone. Oh, it broke right out. It stayed again. 14. Come on. No, come on. It stayed again. I've used half my balls. 15. Please, come on. If you're gonna keep staying, catch. Please. I can't take it. Oh, come on. It stayed again. What is happening right now? 17. No! Come on! It stayed! Oh my gosh. 18. Yes! Oh my gosh! I caught it! Yes! That's what I'm talking about. Okay. Wow. That's Safari Week right there. Holy crap. Freaking phase 9. Only phase 3 in this area. The only area that has a Venomoth. 20,000 encounters. And it took 19 Pokeballs and I caught it? What the heck? That is worth failing 6 Pokemon for. That's nuts. The dust-like scales covering its wings are color-coded to indicate the kinds of poison it has. Oh, that looks so good. Wow. Alright, give me a second here. I'm gonna Google a nickname real quick. Holy crap. That was insane. Ooh, I know the perfect name for it, maybe. Wait, Nightshade isn't blue, is it? Cobalt. Okay. Cobalt's a pretty good name for it. I wanted to look up a blue poison. Make sure I spell it correctly. And there's another shiny in leaf green. I've still only gotten one out of my 4 fire reds. I haven't been keeping track of how many I've gotten in each game, but I think this is the 3rd one I've gotten this week on this game. Holy crap, dude. That was insane. That was the craziest freaking shiny capture I've probably had in my life. I don't know the catch rates or the flea rates on Venomoth, but that was insane. I'm gonna guess quirky, and it's gentle. Oh man, that is so beautiful. That's literally the one I wanted the most in that area, besides Taurus, but Taurus would have been ridiculous. Freaking 1%. There's no way that's gonna happen. Wow. I got a target. That's pretty amazing. And I caught it. Finally, I caught one. Alright, there's a normal Doduo. Cobalt, the shiny Venomoth. I don't remember if I saved it, so I'm gonna have to go back to the Safari Zone. Okay, there's a normal Doduo. I'm gonna throw it out one more time. I've been trying to zoom through the reactions, but I'm still processing. Normal Raticate. Shiny Venomoth. Heck yes. It is day 7 on to phase 10. I'm going back to area 1. Fingers crossed that I get something cool. Alright, I'll see you then.
So now back to you, me. So you can have multiple Pokewalkers with only one game realistically, which is great if you only have one Heart Gold or Soul Silver. If you don't have 6 of them, and you want to multi-hunt, or multi-Pokewalker, at least for the one system hunt, it's so much more affordable than buying a lot of Heart Gold, Soul Silver, and so much more convenient, specifically if you're in an area buying a lot of Heart Gold, Soul Silver, and so much more convenient, specifically if you're in an area of watts. So instead of...
That's a shiny Venonat. It is 6:52 a.m. June 27, 2024, and that only came after 1,384 encounters after the Venomoth. I don't remember what time I got Venomoth. I don't remember how long ago that was, but probably about an hour or so ago. That is the first shiny on that game this week, and phase 10 is done already. Now it's things are starting to pick up a little bit here, hopefully. I got it on the scary SP, so I gotta be careful not to freeze it. We got a repeat of last year. I got Venonat on the same game. It was my first shiny. My first ever Safari Week shiny, actually. Alright, let's throw the first ball. I'm excited to move on to the next area, because I really want to get a Doduo. Ooh, it broke right out. I really want to get Pinsir or Parasect, though. Like Pinsir and Parasect, now that I got Venomoth, Pinsir and Parasect are the 2 that I'm hoping for the most. Oh, I caught it. Nice. So now I've got 2 Venonats and a Venomoth. Its eyes act as radar, enabling it to be active in darkness. The eyes can also shoot powerful beams. What do I want to name it? I know what I want to name it. We got a blue theme going on today. Lapis. Alright, I need to get out of here and save it. I do not trust this Game Boy. It feels nice to catch another one too. I have not had good catching luck this week. This makes 4 catches though. So 4 to 6. It's not bad. It's starting to go even. It is day 7, by the way. I'm sure I said that already. So we got Venusaur, Flaps from last year. I'm gonna nature guess Quirky. It is Adamant. Alright, let's go throw him in an encounter. Sorry, I'm bumping the table so much. It feels nice to get a quick one after that Venomoth. That Venomoth took a while. Normal Spearow. Shiny Venonat. Let's see if we can get it in one more encounter. Alright, let's throw it out one more time. And then move on to area 2. Normal Doduo. Lapis, shiny Venonat. Alright, I'll see you for shiny number 11.
But I would also settle for a HD 2D remake. All I'm saying though is that based off of what we're reading here, the chances of that in the future become much murkier, and it makes me concerned as a somewhat Square Enix fan. Well, anyways, with that all said though, the news about having their games put on Nintendo, awesome, would love to see it. I frankly like to play most of my games on Nintendo consoles, so that's going to work out great for me. But again, consolidating resources for very, very large or very, very small projects has me a bit concerned, and we're just going to have to wait for the future to see what kind of projects they meant by that. But again, fingers crossed that it's going to be okay. Whoa, I guess we're going to do an update to me a bit concerned, and we're just going to have to wait for the future to see what kind of projects they meant by that. But again, fingers crossed that it's going to be okay. Whoa, I guess we're going to do an update to this video.
My gosh, are you serious? No. This and Exeggcute are the two things that I don't want from this place. Oh no. I was trying to push to 20,000 before I went to bed. That was my bare minimum before I went to bed. And this came after 19,944. I just want to call me crazy, but when I get that high, I just want to see 20K. Like, you can't be freaking teasing me like that, man. So close to 20K again. It is 4/18, June 29, 2024. And yeah, that came after 19,944 encounters. Day 9 of Safari Week. And that was number 11, phase 4 in this area. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get it zoomed in. Oh my gosh. I kind of had a bit of a shiny feeling, but not for a Nidorina. Call me naive, but I was really hoping that I would get a Parasect. I was like, oh, I'm either going to get a Parasect or this is going to go to triple odds. And honestly, I would have rather have gone to triple odds and get something other than a Nidorina or an Exeggcute. I don't want Nidorina. I want Nidoran female. I've already got like 3 of these caught. I think I've failed like 2 of them, and I've caught 3 of them. All right, enough of my bitching and moaning. Let's just throw a ball at it. I want a Nidorino too. Oh, there it goes. It heard me bitching, and it's like, alright, I'm out of here. Give me a Nidorino or a Nidoran female. That's what I want. Alright, well, there's number 11. I'm gonna take a nap at some point in the next few hours, get some good sleep, and then I plan on getting up and hunting straight through till midnight on Sunday. I think I am around, I know I'm rambling, I'm sorry. I'm really trying not to do that this year, but I think I'm around like 95,000-ish. If I feel like doing the math, I'll put it up on screen of how many encounters I'm at this point. My goal is to at least get to 120,000 for the week overall by midnight on Sunday. So I'm gonna go to sleep, wake up, and then hunt through that night and through the entire day until Sunday, like I did last year. And we'll see if I get lucky and pop off for the last couple days of Safari Week. See if I can match the number I got last week, or see if I will drop out again on phase 12, and phase 12 might end up being my overtime phase if I go to like 25,000 or something. But if I don't end up getting a shiny by midnight Sunday, I will put in a little interlude like I did last year, showing how many encounters I got for the week. So I will either see you then, or I will see you when the next Pokemon decides to shine. Hopefully, fingers crossed, I'm moving on to Area 3, and it's so annoying running up there every reset. I don't have Illuminate or a White Flute, so I'm really hoping that I don't go to 20K again for this next phase. But only time will tell. I'll see you then. Ayo. Alright, well, we made it through. As you can see, it is officially midnight, July 1st, the end of Safari Week, and I did not get another shiny after the last Venonat. Not for lack of trying. I got what I wanted. I got up to 20,000. So my total encounters up to Venonat was 93,184. So plus the 22,536, that brings me up to 115,720 total encounters for Safari Week this year. And I'm starting out overtime at 22,536. And I know I said in the last clip that I was going to move on to Area 3, but I changed my mind and I went back to Area 1 because I didn't feel like running up to Area 3 for the last couple phases, which now I'm glad that I did because it ended up going nearly to triple odds. So thanks for watching this far. I'm still gonna finish out this phase. We'll see how long it takes for me to finish out this phase, but I had a pretty good Safari week this year. I didn't get as many shinies as I did last year. I got 14 by the end of the week, but I got more encounters, so that just means I didn't get as lucky this year, which that'll happen. Can't really control how lucky you get. So I will see you when this overtime phase decides to shine.
The mother's fate. Where is Grendel's father?
I was gonna say a lot of nice things, but I don't want to be too nice. What, baby? I was so honest with you. What the cheese? You put cheese on my head? How dare you? You get back here! How dare you put cheese on my head?
I beg you.
Get to leave. No, okay, hold on. Hold on. Sheep wave, hold on. I can't, Jim and Penny.
Oh.
Hold on. Sheep wave, hold on. I can't, Jim and Penny
Oh.
are available right now.
Hello. Freaking shiny Rhyhorn. It's not the worst thing I could have gotten here, but that's a bit anticlimactic for my overtime phase. I was lurking in Tales of Taylor's stream. He accidentally started streaming Animal Crossing. It is 7:54 p.m. 4th of July 2024. Happy 4th of July to my Americans watching, which apparently is less than half of the people that watch my videos, which, you know, that's cool. It's a little surprising, but the internet is a big place. Yeah, this came after 26,976 encounters. Just under. This is my second longest phase. My longest phase ever is 27,576, I believe, for a Bidoof. Years ago, before I started recording my hunts, I was hunting a Shinx, and it took 27,500 for a Bidoof. That was my 12th ever shiny, and I've just been chasing that number ever since. This is my third time ever going over triple odds, and it's for a Rhyhorn. After we do this encounter and I hopefully catch it, I want to do some math real quick, because this game right here hasn't gotten a single shiny at all. Well, not at all, but at all during Safari Week. I've done like 200, I want to say going on 240,000 encounters overall in the Safari Zone, and that game hasn't gotten one, and this game didn't get anything this year. So I'm gonna do some math and see how much that Fire Red 1 is cooking after we do this. Hopefully I catch it, because I've only caught one shiny Rhyhorn so far, so I would like to catch another one for the living decks, so I can evolve one into a Rhydon. Alright, let's throw the first ball. Oh, broke out. Stayed. Ball 2. Broke out. Fled. That sucks. That's such an anticlimactic end to my second longest phase ever. But at least I finally finished my overtime, and I can start editing and hopefully upload this video here shortly. So yeah, I will be right back after I do some math. Alright, I am back, and for Safari Week 2023 and 2024 combined, I did a total of 233,336 encounters, so divide that by 8. This game right here, Fire Red, it's kind of dark, you can't really see it, but Fire Red 1 is currently at 29,167 encounters since the last shiny, which I believe the last shiny that I got on that game was one of the, no, it was one of the random ones that I got. The random Zubat was the last one that I got on that game. And for this year, I got a total of 120,160. So divide that by 12. I got way over odds for my average this year. Like, my good luck is starting to turn into bad luck this year. I had an average of 10,014 encounters per shiny. And the last shiny that I got on this game, my Pikachu game, Fire Red 4, it has been 182,840 divided by 8. So that game is currently at 22,855 since the last shiny. I don't know how long it'll be until I hunt in Fire Red again, Fire Red and Leaf Green again. My goal is to get the rubies and sapphires up to the Safari Zone. I'm gonna get that done and over with after I'm done editing and uploading this video. So hopefully I'll have that done by next year. And I plan on hunting in Ruby and Sapphire next year. And maybe the year after that, if I can get around to getting Surf in my Fire Reds and Leaf Greens. I want to do Safari Week where I'm only doing water encounters. So get the Psyduck and Slowpoke out of the way and then just fish most of the week. But thank you for sticking around this video. Hopefully it's shorter than last year's. I know I'm kind of rambling here towards the end, but thanks for sticking around if you have. I would appreciate it if you went down in the comments and gave me some suggestions of what you would like to see me hunt in the future. Like I said, I'm going to try to get my rubies and sapphires up to the Safari Zone next. That's my next goal, but I'm kind of up in the air right now of what I'm gonna hunt next. I haven't even touched my crystals since I got Centrit, so I would appreciate some suggestions of what I should hunt next. And also let me know down in the comments if you hunted yourself, what the highlights of your Safari Week were. Mine was definitely starting out with the pincer and catching that Venomoth. That was pretty nice. Other than that, I kind of had a lackluster Safari Week, I'm not gonna lie. I went way over odds a few times, and I got a Paris. That was pretty cool. I ran away from a Paris. That wasn't very cool. And I got more Nidorans and more Exeggcutes. I don't think I even caught an Exeggcute this year. I think I only caught a Nidoran, or Nidorina, the Venomoth, the Venonat. I think that's it. I might be wrong. Either way, bye-bye. And hopefully you'll stick around and see what I hunt in the future. Good luck on all your hunts. Check me out on Twitch. Check out my live channel. Go subscribe to my live channel. Ring the bell. I don't usually ask people to ring the bell. I don't ring the bell myself, honestly. But live streaming is a different thing because you're either there or you're not, you know? Who the hell goes back and watches VODs? You know what I'm saying? I've got a Spinda video that I want to upload after Safari Week 2026. I want to go through Safari Week 2026, edit, upload that, and then I want to get I got a random Spinda while I was collecting dust for the flutes. You know what? This is the outro now. I just realized. I'm just gonna cut where I started, but right before I started talking about Spinda and stuff. Because if you're watching the beginning of the video, you don't give a fuck about what I'm gonna be uploading. This is for the end of the video. So yeah, I've got Spinda, random Spinda. I'm gonna upload that bitch. Probably in a few weeks, I'm imagining. I really wanna get a quick turnaround for Safari Week 2026. We'll see how that goes. Watch out for the 2025 video. Like I said, as I'm uploading this is day 1 of Safari Week. It'll be 5 days from now, Thursday, I believe. And yeah, now that I've got my own place, I've got so much hunting that I want to do. How much hunting and streaming I do pretty much depends on how much I'm working, because I want to try to take as much overtime as I can get at work, because I plan on dropping like $4 grand on Pokemon games. I want to get 4 pearls, 2 pearls, 2 diamonds, 2 heart golds, 2 soul silvers, 4 platinums, 2 blacks, 2 whites, 2 black 2s, 2 white 2s, and I want to get 4 DS lights to be able to play those on. And then I've got this is a special announcement. This is secret. This is for the end of the video where nobody is watching right now, other than maybe like my dad or 1 or 2 other people. Shout out to whoever's watching this right now. I have a very special series that I want to do for black and white. It's a little thing called a Route Master. Maybe you've heard of it. Shout out to Brosidon. I want to do a black and white Route Master, but that's like a whole project. Anyway, that's stuff that I've got going on in the future. Sorry, I just shook the table. And thank you for watching this far. If you're hearing me right now, that means that you have either skipped to the end. Why would you skip to the end? or you've watched this far into the video, thank you for watching. And watch out for, I'm repeating myself, watch out for Safari Week 2025. That'll be 5 days from now, the day that this is uploaded. And please stick around to see what I do in the future, because I'm really excited about it. I'm actually really freaking excited about it. I finally am living in my own place, and I want to start streaming and shit. So I don't know why I'm holding this microphone. It's plugged into my PC, not the camera. So bye bye. Thank you for watching. Subscribe. Watch the next video in 5 days. Bye bye.